You will want to remain alert.
Hello and welcome to Film Meets the Eye, where I review films and series and basically give breakdowns, pros and cons, and tell you exactly what I think about the film or the series. Now today I will be reviewing Saw X. Saw X, of course, we all know the franchise of Saw, the horror film franchise, which is very popular around the world, and this is the 10th installment of the movie.
Please, don't hesitate. Place a big enough piece of your cerebral.
If you're a person who watches the Saw franchise, you know that John Kramer was diagnosed with brain cancer. This is prior to the first Saw. So at the beginning of the film, we see John as he goes to a cancer treatment facility. He's basically trying to get treated for his cancer, and he finds out that there's basically no hope. You know, he's gonna die. He has maybe a couple months to a year to live. So what happens is somebody approaches him with a special facility in Mexico where they guarantee that they can eradicate the cancer.
I'm afraid there's nothing else we can do. There is one person who might be able to help.
So John has a lot of money, apparently. He seems like he's basically a millionaire because this thing costs like $250,000, right? So he goes to Mexico. It's a very covert operation. You know, it's something that is supposed to be separate from the government. The government of Mexico doesn't know about it. So it's men and guns that pick them up, blindfold them, and take them to the facility where I guess these doctors, these underground black market type doctors, are supposed to fix his cancer and cure him. So he's paid his money. He's traveled to Mexico and supposedly underwent surgery. But this thing turns out to be a scam. You know, John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, kidnaps all the people involved with this scam. So it appears that these cancer scammers have been scamming patients for a long time, but obviously they ran up on the wrong patient to scam in Jigsaw, so you know they're gonna get their just due. So basically Jigsaw kidnaps all the scammers, and that's when the gruesome horror show starts.
This is not retribution. It's a reawakening.
We also have Amanda Young from Saw 1, Saw 2, I think all the way to, I want to say Saw 4. Now she comes back for Saw X. But I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to give you too many spoilers about the movie or what happens within the movie. I would just tell you that it's a very good movie. It's a lot of bloodshed, a lot of gruesome new type of traps, and also another thing that I like is that it's not all over the place like some of the other Saw films where there's a lot of flashbacks and you know a lot of things that can confuse you. This is basically kind of a new type of thing where John Kramer is front and center. He's of course the antagonist, but now he's more of the protagonist in this situation where they kind of make you root for him because the people that he's setting up in these traps are so, I mean, they're so diabolical and so terrible that you definitely want to root against them because they're taking advantage of cancer patients. I mean, who can be worse than that, taking advantage of people that's sick and getting all their money from them? The only con or negative thing that I can really say about this movie is that it does take a while for it to get started up. It does take a while, I'm not gonna lie about that, but it's definitely worth it when they get started with what we came to see the movie for. This movie also has 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, so if you're a person who goes by that, that's definitely a good percentage. 81%. It's a good movie to see if you're a horror film buff and you like horror films. I definitely would recommend you to see Saw X. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can receive notifications once the videos drop exclusively on Film Meets the Eye.